talk about fees that you should never pay at a car dealership. And I want you to get your pens and paper ready because I've been in this automobile space for 26 years, actually almost 27 years. I hear that a lot of customers out in the world pay fees that they don't realize they should not be paying. So in this video, I want to educate you just a little bit about things you need to look for when you're purchasing a new car or even purchasing a used car. Now, a new car might not be, it may have 20,000 miles on it, but it's new to you. But I'm talking about new car when it comes to one with 0 miles on it, or a new car which has not been titled yet in anybody's name. Number one, if a dealership is charging you for a delivery fee for that vehicle, then you need to ask them to take it off. And the reason you want to ask them to take it off is because when you buy a brand new car, the manufacturer, whether it's General Motors, whether it's Ford, Chrysler, Mercedes, they automatically have a delivery fee or destination fee built into the sticker price of the car. It's already built in. It's not something extra that you're gonna have to pay on paper, on your buyer's order, or in any of your paperwork, whether you're leasing or purchasing a car. So delivery fee, no. Now, if you go to a B lot, now a B lot is a standalone place where you buy a car, and it's not a franchise dealer. You go there, they may charge you a delivery fee because they figure, you know what, I'm gonna charge you because you don't know no better. I'm gonna charge you the fee for actually getting this car to the dealership, or I'm gonna charge you the fee where I had to go get that car from the auction, or I took that car in on trade and I'm gonna just charge you a fee. Well, the only time you should be paying a delivery fee is if the dealership goes to another lot and actually gets your car, actually picks the car from you from another dealership. They may charge you a fee, right? In all essence, if it's a good dealer or reputable dealer, they're not gonna charge you. I went as far as Tennessee to pick up a Camaro convertible for one of my dear customers, husband and wife, and we didn't charge them a fee to go get the vehicle. We didn't charge them a fee for the driver going. We didn't charge them a fee for the hotel stay that driver actually went to go get the vehicle. We didn't charge that to the customer because most dealerships have a fund, or they got a separate bank account or a separate funnel where they have all these other fees. They have all these other accounts where their fees, things that they use for things like drivers or anything that they want to use for, they have that separate account. Dealers have separate accounts where they're able to funnel money that they can use when they don't have it, or other accounts where if something arises where they need to buy something or use something or do something. In the car business, you never know what type of what things are going to come up. Number two, advertising fee. There's nowhere in the world that the dealership should be charging you an advertising fee. Why are they charging you to advertise their merchandise? That doesn't make sense. Advertising merchandise? No, absolutely not. And if you pay that advertising fee, shame on you. You're paying that advertising fee? No, shame on you. You should not be paying an advertising fee. If you buy a car from a franchise dealer, the dealerships get money for advertising the merchandise, advertising the car. They get money. So don't pay an advertising fee. I don't care whether it's a new car or a used car. The customer should not be paying the dealer to advertise that particular car. So that's a no. Number three, etching and theft protection. Etching is where it's a company where they put maybe by your VIN number or someplace on your car, or not by your VIN number, by your door, inside your door, where if your car is stolen, they say, you know what, I'm gonna charge you $700, or I'm gonna charge you $500. But if your car is stolen, then if your car is recovered, they'll give you $2,000, give you $3,000. But guys, that's why you have insurance. So remember, dealerships have all these fees that they want to pass on to you, or they have fees that they want to charge you to make extra money. So etching, no. And you have some big dealerships that do the etching. We don't do the etching at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. We don't. There's some things that we do, as far as we we pass on to the customer, but I mean, that's passed on to every customer, and that's doc. And there's some other things that are passed on to the customer, but you know, it's passed on to every customer. So we try to be fair. So it's all about being fair. Besides etching, you have paying over MSRP. Paying over MSRP. Yeah, I'm driving. I did come to a stoplight and I stopped and I looked down too. But anyway, just wanted to get this video in real quick today while I'm driving. I got my hands on the wheel. Yeah, I am looking down every once in a while, but you know, everybody does that, right? Right to the left, down, make sure everything's good. But anyway, paying over MSRP. If you're paying over MSRP to a car, for a car, you done made a sad mistake, because when you look to trade that car in, whether it's 2 or 3 years later, or you are not gonna get what that vehicle is worth. So paying over MSRP, you have to be really, really careful. I remember during COVID, when it was availability of the cars, it was a lack of cars on the lots, which means it was less cars on the lot. So that made cars more profitable, where you could sell them over MSRP, because we had less vehicles. That's the word. We had less vehicles. Us having less vehicles made it worse for you, because you paid more for everything. Everybody did. Everybody paid more for used cars back in the day. Used car prices are cheaper than what they were 3 years ago, 4 years ago, even 2 years ago, even a year ago, because prices are coming down now, because reality is coming back into play. So paying MSRP for a vehicle, walk away, because you don't want that vehicle that much where you're going to pay $10,000, $7,000 over MSRP. Unless maybe you make it $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year, or $500 million, maybe you can. Maybe you don't care. But most of us, reality, we don't need to be paying over MSRP. Anybody want to charge up over MSRP for a vehicle, walk away. If you pay more over MSRP, then you're probably a very smart customer, and it's a reason why you're doing it. But the next one is life insurance. Life insurance. We don't sell life insurance at the dealership. We used to sell life insurance at the dealership, but it kind of went away. Well, we don't offer that product. But you got to be smart with life insurance, or life insurance at the dealer. And the reason I say this is because get an insurance policy separate that can help your loved one bury you, or pay off your car, or do anything else that you actually want to actually have your loved ones put money in their pocket, or have them live the same life they already had when you're gone, right? So life insurance, you're gonna pay $20 or $30 more a month for life insurance. Just be careful with that. The last one is dealer prep fee. Dealer prep fee is not on the MSRP. The dealer prep fee comes from the factory. From the factory. Again, General Motors, Chrysler, Ford, Mercedes, Kia, any of them. The delivery fee, the prep fee, we already are being reimbursed for that. We automatically, they make it where you buy a new car, you're gonna get a full tank of gas. Yes, full tank of gas. Yes. Then when the vehicle comes in, the vehicle has to be checked in by a guy in the back, a prep guy, right? Another guy, I can't think of his title, but he actually, checks the fluids in the car, make sure everything is okay with the car. The car just doesn't come in and go to the lot and be ready to sell. You have to be able to prep the car. So the car comes in, it goes to one person at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet, it goes to Chris. That's our guy who works in the back. I forget his title, but what he does is he makes sure the fluids are good in the car. If a spoiler needs to be put on there from the factory, he'll put the spoiler on there. If the wheels came in with different wheels and we needed to put other wheels on it that are actually on the MSRP or on the sticker, then he puts those wheels on there. And then after that's done, the car, it goes to the lot. And then the car is sold to a customer. The car is washed when you get a new car. And then you get a full tank of gas when you buy a brand new car. Now, when you buy a used car, that depends on whether they're going to fill the gas tank up or not. They're probably going to prep it, get it ready for the lot. They're going to send it through service, right? Now, they shouldn't be charging you to take the car through service, because that car has to get ready for the lot. And they shouldn't be charging you a prep fee, because they should have already that built into the price. So if they're charging you for the prep fee and charging you for service work done on the car, that's a problem. So the purpose of this video was for you to learn some things that dealerships shouldn't charge. Remember, 26 years in this business. You gotta know, it's time for you to pay attention to the things that dealerships are charging you, things that you do not have to pay.